Welcome to the channel. It's Only Honey. My name is Adrian Menezes. Now, I haven't done these videos in a while, so my apologies, but I'm going to make sure I spend my time and make more videos like this so I can inform you on what I love and do the best, which is share my passion on business videos and teach you some of the skills that I've learned. And I hope that you like this video, and if you do, please like, subscribe, and follow me. It'll be my privilege to give you more videos like this and motivate me to provide content or similar content. Now let's get down to it. Today's topic is why a business plan is a must. So if you're thinking about starting a business or you already started a business, the first thing you need to do before you decide getting into any activity is creating that business plan. Now, excuse me, that business plan is going to be your roadmap. Think of it as if you're going on vacation or you're traveling somewhere. How are you able to travel somewhere if you don't know where the directions are? Where would you go? North, south, west, east, or any other directional marker? In a business, it's very similar. If you're looking to start a business, you have all these ideas, and that's what always happens. We all have great ideas. We are all passionate in what we believe in. We have this amazing goals that we grow and develop with us. Whether it's buying another company, perhaps getting a merger, we're looking to get another product, you're looking to develop this goal of ours, or if you're a professional, you're looking to build on that skill or career. But what happens in due course is along the way, you face a lot of hurdles where those barriers prevent you from going to the next level and being successful. And one of the aspects of that is a missing business plan. A business plan is very simple. There is no standard format for a business plan. Everyone can have their own type of business plan. That there isn't one structure that fits all, but there are common elements that must be followed. There are five of those common elements, you could say, on a high level. It starts off with an executive summary. That's one. The second one is the products and services which you're detailing. Third would be your market research and analysis. The fourth would be your marketing plan. How are you going to market your idea, your product? What strategy are you going to use? And lastly, the financials. You need to put together your financial plan on what you expect to make and your projections and how you're going to put this all together and close it together so that if you're going to present this, whether to a lender or your investor or a stakeholder, you'll be able to convince them that you are the right person for that business. That is why a business plan is the most important plan before you start your business. Now, for all of y'all watching this video and you're running your business, and you might be thinking why you're not getting that profit you're looking for, or your margins are off, or your staff is leaving, you're either understaffed or overstaffed, or you're having some technicalities in your business that is depriving you on that growth that you're achieving or you're looking to achieve. So let's get into the details. We talked about executive summary. An executive summary defines what the purpose of this business is. It summarizes it in a mission. You might have goals. You might have a vision. And when you put this mission, your vision, and your goals together, you have your executive summary. It summarizes your high level plan on what you want to achieve. What do you stand for? What values matter to you and your business? Every business has their own value, kind of like we go into a department store and you're looking to buy a box of chocolates. Everyone's taste is different. There are people like sweet, people like savory, other people like it just in the middle. So in the business, we all have our own values. What are those values? What are those qualities that we are looking to embody in the business? And you're going to create and spend some time and go through, do a little bit of self reflection and find out what is it that really matters to you? What is it that you want to achieve? And you're going to spend your time and you're going to write in 1 or 2 lines on what your mission is. Why are you starting this business? What is the purpose? Then you look at your vision. What is your plan going forward? What's your vision 5 years, 10 years, or as many years you want down the line? You have to think far because when you're starting a business, it's not to complete in the immediate term, but it's on the far term. You have to think broad. That is the executive summary. And when you're spending your time and looking to ask yourself those key questions, you're going to be able to get 1 or 2 lines or 3 lines on what your how would you summarize your business and what values you would have? What are your goals? What is that mission that you want? And you can always visit other websites, other companies like Mars, Johnson and Johnson, or maybe Microsoft or um, Apple. You decide what company resonates with you. Which is that company that you feel that, you know what, I really like this organization for these qualities. And I want you to go to their corporate website and I want you to read the About Us page. You will find most organizations will have their summary on what they stand for. They will also have what's called as a mission. They will detail their vision and they will have their goals. So that's something that you could reflect on and perhaps spend time to create your own executive summary. The second aspect is the products and services. Now, when you're starting the business, you must have an idea on what is it that you intend to offer, either in terms of a physical commodity like a product or in terms of a service. So a product can be you're either going to sell merchandise or you're going to sell whatever material that you find value in, whether you're going to manufacture or you're going to buy and sell wholesale or retail, or maybe you're offering a service. You might be a professional and you might have some skill. You might have the educational background where you could say, hey, I can offer this service. And that is my goal. So that comes in your business plan. So you have a very clear direction on what you're going to do and what you're going to achieve as a product or service. Now that you have these details, this is where you take it further and do your market research. So let's say you have created this product or service. You want to test the market. You want to look around you. Go online. You don't have to waste money and travel and book flights and stay in fancy hotels, but you can go around on the website, on the internet, and you can view other organizations' products and services and do some research. Let's say you're opening a coffee shop, as an example. You could find out in the vicinity of 40 kilometers around you, and Google Map will do that for you perfectly. You can find out how many coffee shops are there. Open up an Excel sheet, write the names of those coffee shops, and find out how much does a standard cup of coffee cost. Now you have an idea. By doing this, you're doing what's called as market research. You're doing research, you're getting valuable market information around you to give you a gauge on what is it people are paying as market price for that cup of coffee. And then you can decide what is the best price for your product. This is why market research is very important, because if you're going to charge $100 for a cup of coffee, nobody's going to come there and buy that cup of coffee, because why? Why would you spend so much money on a regular cup of coffee? There has to be some value that you're offering. There has to be something significant that people are going to stand in line and say, I really want to come here for these reasons. So ask yourself, what can be the differentiator in your business? By doing the market research, not only are you getting to understand the competition around you, you're able to figure out whether that is actually a viable business. So instead of spending a lot of money in buying equipments and products and rents, getting assets or furniture or staff resources, you could take many steps back by doing your research and thinking carefully whether this is actually what you want to do. And it's fine to take your time and back away from your plans because by doing the research, you get the reality of the market. You get to understand what's working and what's not working. And that's very important because everyone does things what they want to do. It's very important to do what the market asks you to do. You see, it's the people that are buying the product. So you have to listen to the people. The fourth element in the business plan is the marketing aspect. Now, the marketing component is very key because once you have fine-tuned your product and you've done your research, now you need to ask yourself, how are you going to market this product? And when I say market the product is how are you going to get the word out? How are people going to know who you are, what your product stands for, and how will they know you? So this is where you got to be innovative. Whether you're looking at getting an advertisement on paper, print, media, online, social media. What is your goal? Are you going to create coupon codes? Are you going to put a flyer out in the mail? Are you going to go door to door and introduce your product and your services? That's the question you need to ask yourself. How are you going to market your product? What tools are you going to do? You need to figure out your strategy. And once you have your strategy, you're going to be getting uh, a cost plan, which is going to help you understand how much you need to allocate to get this marketing strategy that you envision accomplished. Whether you're going to be printing out how many number of flyers, or if you need business cards, or do you need any other stationery, or if there's any other element that you're looking to do, everything has a cost. So when you put all of this together, you will be able to get an idea on how much money you need to allocate for your marketing strategy. And the last element, when we put all of this together, we're going to get our financials. Now, the financials is going to give us an idea to successfully run this business. You're going to ask yourself some questions as to where you want to run this business. Whether you want to rent, do you want to buy an office, do you want to buy some land, or do you want to buy the product or lease the product or an office? You want to figure out what exactly you're looking to do. And all of these costs you're going to put together from the elements that we discussed on. The products and services you're going to offer. How many of those are you going to offer? Do you need to keep any in stock if you're running any retail or um, food business? You'll need to understand if there's any other products that you need to purchase in advance. Do you have to put any upfront capital, or can you pay later? Is it going to be on consignment? So these are questions you're going to ask yourself. And by asking the right question, you're going to be able to put down your costs or your financials. That's going to be very helpful for you. Now that you have your financials together, you're also going to do what's called as a projection. Your projection is going to tell you as to how you're going to sustain this business. Because when you're starting the business, you need to have a cash flow. This is a certain amount of money that you need to keep aside to continue this operation till you achieve your goal. Now, remember we talked about in the executive summary, you have this mission. Then I use the word vision. The reason I use the word vision is whatever you plan right now will not happen imminently. It will take time for it to develop, for it to grow. And that's where your marketing strategy comes in. As you spread the word with your product, you're going to be helping people understand what you do more. And that's going to take time, and it all depends on how well you do it. So by analyzing this projection and how long you think you're going to take to achieve that goal, that is very important. And this is why the projection comes into play, because everyone's learning agility is very different. You might be able to successfully accomplish all of these steps in a couple of months, whereas some other businesses might take a couple of years to accomplish this. So you need to keep aside that amount of money for that period of time or periods of time until you're able to achieve your mission, your vision, and you have successfully accomplished your business plan in terms of the delivery of your marketing strategy, your financials, and you're achieving your goal. This is why your business plan is very important to understand your executive summary, your product, your service, your marketing plan, analyzing it, and also looking at doing market research as well as your financials. Now, your business plan never stops. It's never uh, cast in stone. You always have to go back and revise it. Look at it. Understand what you plan. Is everything going as per plan? Maybe the plan changed. Maybe the market around you changed. Maybe a couple of businesses closed. This is why you have to revisit your business plan to figure out, are you still on track to achieve that vision of yours? Maybe the industry has changed. Maybe you have to change your plans. You're going to be losing money if you're just going to stay status quo and hope everything works out. That's not a good business plan. So you must be able to adapt based on the market and based on what the customers and your clients are telling. Remember, last but not the least, your customers, your clients are the voice that's going to guide you in your journey. You have to be able to listen to them. If your customer base is giving you feedback and giving you comments, use it well. Use it well and learn to grow with it. At times we feel we don't want to be told what to do, but it's very important if you want to grow in running a business, you must be able to receive and accept feedback. And the number one reason why businesses fail is they're not willing to adapt, which means they're not willing to change and they're not willing to accept constructive feedback. So if you're willing to put in the effort and the time in creating a wonderful business plan, you must be able to accept feedback, to grow and improve on the areas that you did not achieve on. I hope this video was informative for you on the key elements of the business plan and why a business plan is very important. I look forward to create many more videos like this on different topics. If you have a topic that you want me to talk on, please send it in the comments below. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. It's Only Honey. I'll be more than happy to create more videos like this and topics that you feel you want me to discuss on. I have a very business background and gone through a lot. I would also urge you to look at my first video. It's not perfect, but I talk about the various things that I have done. So maybe there's something that you want me to talk on, and I'll be happy to share and explore more another topic. Until next time, Signing out. Take care.